Welcome back, everybody, to the Ultraverse as Raw and NXT present Bad Blood, a dual-branded stream review today. We got 14 matches, a bunch of titles on the line, and hopefully some good wrestling for you to watch here on our channel. Thank you all for being here, for hanging out. We're starting with the North American Championship on the line as we've got Jacob Fatu taking on Bluffyzs. Jacob Fatu has been on a war path around Bluffyzs, trying to make the North American champions a living hell. And well, that's all going to come to a head here at Bad Blood as the North American Championship is on the line in our first match. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the North American Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Represented in our channel by Dempsey, he is the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu! And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending North American champion, representing Empire Inc. He is Bluffyzs! With the flip on it at the end of it. As you guys can see, the North American Championship in all its glory on the line here in our first match at Bad Blood. As we are underway with our first match of the show. Jacob Fatu just starts by knocking the champ cold out.
To change the whole landscape of this place.
And a big clothesline for, oh no, oh no, oh no, anything worse than the Samoan werewolf is when werewolves learn that they can take to the sky. Suicide dive! And already in the first minute, I was going to say might be in trouble, but Bluffyzs quick up to his feet.
I've never seen that hit so hard before. Bang! Pulls the ripcord. Boom!
Nice knee shot there from the champion. After an opening ambush, an opening blitzkrieg from Jacob Fatu, finally Bluffyzs able to wake up.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Flying forearm. Turns it around. Watch the quickness on this.
Nice suplex there delivered by the Samoan werewolf.
Watch this display of power. Sit out power bomb. Driven into the barricade, and now heading back inside the ring.
And nice to break up the referee's count. However, Jacob Fatu Lord Bluffyzs right into a trap. And look, if I'm Bluffyzs, if I am Bluffyzs, I don't know if I mean, my title's on the line. I don't know if I really care or not if Jacob Fatu gets counted out. I would have stayed in the ring and rested. But he is a fighting champion. Bluffyzs has been North American champion for a long while now. Springboard elbow drop there delivered by Jacob Fatu. Bluffyzs has been North American champion by a long while now. Other than the women's tag team champions, Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné, I could be wrong about this, but I feel as though Bluffyzs is the longest current reigning champion that we have in the Ultraverse. I feel like that might be the truth. I'll need to be fact checked by that. But I do believe that it is either Bluffyzs as the North American champion or Oro Mensah as the men's Intercontinental Champion, but I know it's probably a 1 and 2 between the two of them. You know, other than the women's tag team champions, Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné, who have held those titles for what feels like 150 years. Anyways, back to this match. Kick to the gut and a swinging neck breaker. And then a beautiful springing moonsault. And yep, just as I was saying that, our statisticians in the Ultraverse have gone over the data. And yes, longest reigning singles champion currently in the Ultraverse. Oh my God, what a Jacob Fatu floated and then tried to get sunk, but got this man is strong, and you're not gonna be able to hold him down too long with the triangle choke. But yeah, our statisticians have come through with the information that says that Bluffyzs has held the North American Championship, is the longest reigning active singles champion by 2 weeks. Running knee shot there delivered by the North American champion. And Bluffyzs has got Jacob Fatu down. And not surprising because he hit him in the head. And we all know what they say about hitting a Samoan in the head. Going for a pinfall, 1-2. Only a 2 count this match. Still got legs. Still got plenty of ways to go here at Bad Blood. By the way, this is a hybrid event between our SmackDown and NXT brand. So you will see matches today from both SmackDown and from NXT. This, of course, is a featured match from NXT.
Down with the Samoan drop. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings.
All right, sorry, not SmackDown. Raw, my bad. It's Raw and NXT. Raw, SmackDown, of course, was our last show, which is Halloween Havoc, which you can also peep on our YouTube channel.
From the top.
Samoan Splash! For the 1 and the 2, and not for the 3. Jacob Fatu. Yep, holding 2 fingers in the air.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in. Setting up again.
Samoan drop.
A path to the title.
And usually enough to get the win in most of his matches, but most of his matches, he's not against a person like Bluffyzs, who knows how to dig in deep. And oh no! I was about to say it, a spear, but that spear turned into a knee to the face and only a 1 count because once again, we know what happens when you hit a Samoan in the head.
These competitors are pushing themselves beyond their limits. It's definitely not every night we see a match like this. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot pin.
Bluffyzs keeps going for these flashy moves, these big splashes, and they don't end up doing anything, and he might want to change those tactics.
This is where desperation becomes a factor.
Although changing his tactics would be changing who he is. It would be defining his own DNA. Big springboard and the kick to the back of the head.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Bluffyzs rolls to the outside of the ring. Jacob Fatu also gets to the outside of the ring, although he got a whole head of steam. It was a good thing for Bluffyzs that he stayed on the ground. And Jacob Fatu's, this man is big and he is quick. A big thing to be worried about is that he's big and he is quick. And those big and those quicks are going to come in handy here. And this time he connects with a spear. And what a spear, but Bluffyzs gets right back up, tries to deliver a knee to the face, but was still dazed, wasn't able to make contact. Jacob Fatu slamming the champion down.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way. Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu.
Big rebound, then a kick to the face. Jacob Fatu cut open. Big splash, but once again, like the 4th or 5th time Bluffyzs has tried to go for a springboard, and the 4th or 5th time it has not connected with anything. Bluffyzs being sent over the top rope. Jacob Fatu screaming up to the heavens.
Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here. No.
Oh my! Oh! out of nowhere, tried to fly through the sky, and this time the champion saw it coming, was able to get out of the way.
Jacob Fatu in a compromised position.
And now Bluffyzs, stomp! Double foot stomp to the back of the head.
Trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Just blasting back.
But it's to the back of the head. Roll through, middle on the ring. Bluffyzs trying to do anything just to escape here with the title. That's a 1 count.
You gotta question how much is it.
You gotta think that, like, forget about questioning what it's gotta take to win this match. If you're, okay, Bluffyzs. Okay. Not even just trying to steal a man's move, but stealing a man's taunt as well. And I springboard into a knee shot there delivered by Bluffyzs. And now the Black Arrow all the way to the middle of the ring to retain the North American Championship, and only able to get a 2 count. Go, went for the coffin drop, and well, that was a good thing that Bluffyzs was rolling away, because Fatu was looking to decapitate the man. Up and down with a big power bomb for the 1, the 2, and 2. I don't know. I need to see that one again. I feel like that was a 3 count. That, I don't know how Bluffyzs got his shoulder up after that float over Liger bomb. And now Bluffyzs diving elbow to the top of the, Jacob Fatu diving elbow to the top of the head of Bluffyzs. Bluffyzs trying to roll out to the outside of the ring, but here comes Fatu through the air again. The North American Championship is on the line in this contest. Bluffyzs in the black and gold is your North American champion. Jacob Fatu challenging for that title. And Jacob Fatu with the gut wrench tilt-a-whirl power bomb is looking to become champion, and he does! Jacob Fatu was a force to be reckoned with in this match. He was scary from the opening bell. This move was in the first 30 seconds of the match. And while Bluffy showed a lot of heart, he showed a lot of resolve, he shot a lot of nerve in this one. Jacob Fatu was not going to be denied in search for his quest for gold, and you may not like it. I know that there are a fair amount of people who are going to be upset with this outcome. You know who's not going to be upset? Jacob Fatu. You know who's not going to be upset? The other members of the syndicate. Jacob Fatu's stable, who is seeming to be stacking gold more and more as the days go on. And in a reign that was spoken of being one of the longest reigning current streaks of being a champion in the Ultraverse, it is brought to a grinding halt with that power bomb. Here is your winner and new North American champion, Jacob Fatu! And there it is. First title match of Bad Blood. And the first person to strike gold. As we continue on with the show. All right, in our next match here at Bad Blood, we've got a tag team match between the Ministry of Darkness, featuring the Undertaker and Karrion Kross, as they take on Kenneth, Jerome, Aloysius Omega, and the Dragon. All right, let's get to it. Got Karrion Kross and the Undertaker across the ring from Kenny Omega and the Dragon. Two people, the Dragon and Kenny Omega, who have quite a storied past as rivals, but have found a way to get on the same page. And now they find themselves with some incredibly stiff competition in that in that being the Undertaker, who is no slouch. As our commentator decided to try to run roughshod over this match. Thank you so much for helping me out with that. Flurry chops from Kenny Omega. Knee to the face.
Knee right to the jaw. Good night.
Springboard right. Well, that was a miscue from Omega. You know, just trying to show off his vertical ability with that flip. Didn't stick the landing.
Trying to get the early win with this pin. Elevates the shoulder.
Only a 1 count as this match just really getting started here.
Lands the knee.
Nice knee shot from Kenny Omega as we get the No Mercy cam going on. No Mercy cam brought to you by, a tag out of the corner.
What a shot.
Double springboard, then a nice drop kick from the Dragon, taking Karrion Kross off. Taking Karrion Kross out, rather.
Sooner, this could get worse. There it is. Reversal.
Bowling elbow, then a nice leaping neck breaker. You could say that was a shout out to
Good defense from him.
a dolphin or some other aquatic animal.
A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk.
After Dragon starting off hot, he came in with like a fit of rage and a head of steam, being cooled down by Karrion Kross.
Their opponent's energy. And now the tag.
Leaping drop kick. Doesn't quite get where he wants to go. Because the size difference between the Undertaker and the Dragon is not to be underestimated. The size difference between the dead man, who was a big, bad, scary dude, and the Dragon, who does clock in at about 190 pounds. Dragon's gonna have to use that speed, because clearly he's not gonna be able to play a power game. Pop up, big back body drop.
You see the height on that?
Just, oh my God. You ever been so angry at a dude that you pick him up by his neck and then just drive him into the ground? No, me either. Don't know what that's like. Only Undertaker can really pull that off. As even Kenny Omega couldn't get the dead man off his feet.
Denied with an elbow. Able to avoid damage with an invasive maneuver. Nice side headlock applied.
Headlock and then a punch to the face. Undertaker's like the classic bullet sponge. He is like a Dark Souls boss. Not lost on me that the Dragon was doing all of the Dark Souls dodges in this beginning salvo of the match against the Undertaker. Now double team here, Kross and Taker up in the air and then driving to make it flat down.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Undertaker. That catches Kross looking. Momentum going back to his corner. Now able to stop things, but will he?
Oh, this is actually, I was going to say, this is actually a smart tag if he could get it from Omega. Wasn't able to do so. Kross was able to get out of the way before any danger was done to him. And then a huge suplex. Nice cheap shot there from the Dragon. And this time, after the springboard, Kenny Omega actually able to connect. Here comes the dead man. And he didn't need to. But this does open an opportunity for Kenny Omega and for the Dragon. As always, in this year, one addition is that if you do decide to break up a pin, you can't do so again. You cannot do so again until you are until your partner is tagged in. Or until your partner tags you in, rather. Otherwise, it will result in a disqualification. And Omega clotheslined by Kross. Only a 1 count though. This is the best bound machine. This is Kenneth, Aloysius, Jerome, Rodrigo, Bruno, Omega. You all didn't know he had those names, and neither did I. Until just now, when I read them off his Wikipedia page. Don't ask questions. Don't look it up. Don't. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're looking it up to try to prove me wrong and say they did nothing. He never had the name Aloysius, and I think that you just need to just be cool. All right, be cool. Jawbreaker there from Omega. Punch to the chest, and Undertaker still standing strong like a great redwood you can't chop down.
Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner. Saved by a leg sweep there. He's got the Undertaker.
Omega getting Undertaker down on the ground, and that's the first step. Omega, what is he thinking here? He's got Undertaker sized up and drops him down.
This could put a stop to the Undertaker.
Huge move from Omega, but only able to get a 2 count.
Undertaker moves just in time.
Headbutt from the dead man. That's arm drag takedown from Omega. Sling blade. Basement drop kick for the best bout machine.
Sent into the corner.
Double team move here for the Dragon and Omega. Diving knee across the throat of the dead man. Hear it. Yeah. There's no. If he would have did that over the ropes, I would have lost my mind.
He tags in his partner.
I for a second thought that he was going to be able to handspring cartwheel Pele kick over the ropes to the outside. Oh, I thought that we were going to see something awesome there, but nah. Oh well. Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring in the Ultraverse.
The action spilling in our direction. These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of
and Omega sitting in the ring, lying in wait, waiting for the Undertaker. Get stomped down on his head. That cravat suplex or whatever it was from Omega, very effective.
Launching himself from the ropes. Trying to find his feet. This does not look good.
Take it to the skies. Try to go for a meteor, but Undertaker too quick. Getting out of the way. It's the big thing about the Undertaker is he is deceptively quick. A thing that you always forget about the dead man. He is strong, yes. He is imposing and intimidating, yes. But he's also got an ability to take to the sky when he wants to and to turn up the jets when he wants to. Omega looking for something big there. Instead, a big back body drop from the dead man.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Stops the kick.
Big caught. Undertaker sweeps the leg. Single leg Boston Crab. One of the most vicious submission moves ever to exist.
Gotta relieve the pressure. And escapes.
We all know that that move is made ones of people tap over the history of time. This has made more people tap.
There's no way. The guillotine locked in. This is all. That was an incredible counter.
And now Dead Man looking to take the way back machine and go old school. Dumping that heavy hand across the top of the head. And now the Undertaker sizing up to put Kenny Omega 6 feet under. Tombstone pile driver for the 1. And only a 1 count because of the save.
We've got a tag. His adrenaline is pumping right now.
Undertaker on the outside of the ring, once again trying to avoid that that handspring Pele. Once the Dragon once again with a Dark Souls dodge, and that one actually worked on the dead man. He didn't see where the Dragon went. Spinning heel kick. Try to go for a second. Oh, slides under. Undertaker too slow, and now another one in the face. Dragon is finding a way to dial it up. Tried to go for a cyclone kick, but instead, Undertaker, not a chance. And a sucker punch from Kross. Oh, the Dragon had it countered, and then Dragon turned around and then just got decked by Karrion Kross, opening the door once again for the Undertaker to get more damage done.
I say make the tag and recover as much as you can. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring. He makes the
and I guess that's one way to slow somebody down. I mean, there's the whole everybody has a... Sorry, we had a little bit of a glitch there. We are back. We had a little bit of a glitch there. We are back. Apologies, everybody.
Did you hear that? Somehow he saw Taker coming.
Brainboard, drop kick. Hopefully that temporary blip didn't cause you guys to miss too much of the action.
Able to slip out of that one. Nice combination of strikes here, going down low and finishing up high. And he is directed into the corner.
Irish whip into the corner, but a nice move there from the Undertaker, and then a leaping lariat.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big. Oh, the claw! There's the claw! This could be it! He is strong.
Claw around the temples, trying to squeeze the life out of his opponent. Omega with the reversal, sending Undertaker right into his own corner. Wants to send a message.
Going up top here.
And Omega. Diving drop kick.
Shoulders down, going for the win.
Pinfall attempt here. Karrion Kross is there with the save. Running a V trigger from Kenny Omega for the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count in this tag team match.
His demise. Amazing resilience from the dead man. Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside, so plenty of time. Up and up! Beautifully executed move from the Dragon!
This is it. He could put him away right here.
For the 1, the 2, and the... Not enough to put the Undertaker away. That may have been incredibly athletic, super agile, but it was not enough to get the Undertaker down. But that series of kicks might be the beginning of the road to the end. Tag into Omega. Undertaker making the long crawl, is able to tag and carry Kross, who gets met with a knee right between the eyes.
But you could be in much worse shape. And a boot in the face. Wow, picture perfect moonsault.
Karrion Kross thought he was going to be the fresh man in, but he got knocked the hell out. Nice escape there from Karrion Kross, getting away from the move, and then the Sido suplex.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Bad Destroyer! He is Canadian, but that Destroyer was right out of Mexico.
This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him? A bunch of strikes. What a combination.
Series of strikes followed up, punctuated by a DDT. Kenny Omega on the apron. Kenny Omega looking to fly. Karrion Kross looking to get the hell out of Dodge. One of these things, I was going to say, one of these things is going to happen. One of them won't. Omega gave Undertaker the same welcome he gave Karrion Kross when Kross tagged in. V-trigger, and Omega gets the win for his team.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in a tag team battle.
Welcome back into the ring. You got knocked the out. That's what Omega just said. And the best bout machine, after a long and winding road, may just be back to form here in the Ultraverse. Here are your winners, the Dragon and the best bout machine, Kenny Omega! What a great tag team match as we continue on with with Bad Blood. Halloween Havoc was last week. We continue on with Bad Blood this week. In our next match here at Halloween Havoc, a bit of a grudge match has been brewing on NXT between Jaida Parker and Bianca Belair to try to see who really is the baddest, the strongest, the fastest, the quickest on the brand. And this is what we're gonna see is who leaves on top as this budding rivalry between these two really comes to a head. So here we go, Jaida Parker versus Bianca Belair. Up next here at Halloween. That's twice now I've done that. Up next at Bad Blood. Let's get to it. Our next match here at Bad Blood. And there's been a lot of that between these two. Jaida Parker, Bianca Belair as we continue on. And I can tell you, not only has it been bad blood between these two, it's been bad luck with both of these two. Bianca Belair comes into this match with a paltry record this season. 2 wins, 7 losses. She's been nothing close to the BEST of anything. And then you've got Jaida Parker. Jaida Parker. Well, Bianca's 2-17 looks bad. Jaida Parker's 2-7 looks bad. My bad. Jada's 2-16 looks much worse. Jaida Parker only 2 wins, 16 losses this season. Both of these two have had a lot of back and forth between each other, but really what they both need, either of them needs, is a win. And because of that, it is my bold prediction that this match ends in a double count out and none of them get the win. that is my bold prediction. This match will be a double count out. None of them gets the win because they just have belted. Neither of them have shown this season that they know how to win. So because of that, none of them are going to win. And I can't wait for either Jaida or for Bianca to prove me wrong. And Jaida trying to get on the winning side here, grounding Bianca and then stomping her flat.
Opposing opponent like Bianca Belair, you have to use every tool at your disposal. Every trick, every skill you've mastered. It takes your very best effort to beat Belair. Yeah, based on everything we've seen, anything less than your best won't get you.
Even though the wins and losses aren't really in either of these two's favor, like I just mentioned, between the two of them, 4 wins and almost 30 losses. Which is a crazy stat. You would think that this match and a win here would be huge for Jaida Parker. Bianca Belair is established. She has got a pedigree about her. She's won titles in the Ultraverse before. Jaida Parker's a rookie this season. At least I believe she is. I don't believe that she was around in season 10, which took place in 2K24. So like, this would be a major coup for Jaida Parker to walk in and get the win here at a stream review over a veteran like Bianca Belair, even though both have shown that they haven't been able to get the job done much this season.
Parker placing her opponent
Oh, and
on the middle. Ouch.
Jada Parker with a chop to the chest. She's not done there. Little teardrop.
Teardrop. She can end this thing right here.
Maybe not a little teardrop. Not much little about that teardrop. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, only a 2 count there as Bianca getting back up to her feet. The arm back, but getting right back on the offensive. Bianca Belair trying to turn this one around. Irish whip, ducks under. Hops over, a little international for those in wrestling school. And knee right between the eyes cuts open Bianca Belair.
That last hit split open her skin. Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Big scoop slam.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Oh, dumps her on her head. We have affectionately called that the CTE driver.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
I feel like that was a 1 count. Was that a 1 count? That was a 1 count. Well, Bianca saying that move was dumb. This move is not. KOD, a kiss of death, dead center of the ring for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Just like that, Bianca Belair gets the win. Jaida Parker can't buy a win to save her life. Maybe this one will get Bianca, start to give Bianca Belair the momentum that she needs to carry on throughout the rest of the season as we approach the second half. With the second half really being started off and kicked off with Survivor Series that's coming up. Because both Bianca and Jaida need a serious turnaround. This loss is not going to do anything for Jaida Parker's confidence. Here is your winner, Bianca Belair. You know, a stray knee shot between the eyes may have cut Bianca open. But it wasn't far after that where she got the win. So maybe a little bit of blood was a good thing for the EST. As we continue on with Bad Blood. Our next match here at Bad Blood is a singles contest between 2 embittered rivals. Ragnar, who is a former member of Right to Censor, has defected away. He saw the ways and was like, I don't want to be with these nerds. Right to Censor. Got out and eventually battled his way to earning a shot at the Openweight Championship, which is held by Right to Censor's Damon Evans. However, Damon Evans has got a little bit of an ace up his sleeve. Ace in the hole, an ace up his sleeve either way. And you will see what that ace up his sleeve is when this match begins. But right now, the predictions are for Ragnar or Damon Evans inside of a match for the Openweight Championship. The following match scheduled for one fall is for the Openweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Represented in our channel by Mr. Biffy, he is Ragnar! Accompanied to the ring by Alejandro Estrella, and I'll never review the other one. And his opponent representing Right to Censor. He is the reigning and defending Openweight champion, represented in our channel by Karrion. He is Damon Evans. Now, Evans is adorned in a gear and face paint that is very reminiscent of Ragnar's former look when he was a part of Right to Censor. Both of these former stablemates in Right to Censor. Damon Evans, the champion, playing mind games with Ragnar to remind him who he once was as we are underway. Of course, Damon Evans is accompanied to the ring by Right to Censor Logan Paul and Dakota Kai. Ragnar being accompanied to the ring by by Estrada as well as by Aleister Black. Now, so the question would be for those who are used to seeing Damon Evans' normal look, I am being told that he just got hit with a spear, and it doesn't matter how he used to look, how he normally looks. No, but I'm being told that in preparation for trying to get inside of Ragnar's head, Damon Evans got a Marvel quality, a movie, a AAA title quality stage makeup effects artist to apply a latex bald cap and fake hair ahead of this match so that he could replicate Ragnar's look while also telling them that he looks stupid. Because Damon Evans is all about mind games. When he had that long-standing rivalry with The Undertaker, we saw how far that Damon Evans took that, going so much to the point where he had graphics made and merch sold where he depicted The Undertaker in a wheelchair needing an IV drip. And now the strength of Damon Evans, as he's trying to not just replicate how Ragnar looks, but how Ragnar wrestles. Followed up by a beautiful coffin drop. And once again, as a slight reminder for those of you who do not remember, the Openweight Championship is on the line. Damon Evans in the shirt is your champion. Ragnar, the giant colossus in the ring, your challenger for the Openweight Championship. And look at the big man as he gets dumped down. Damon Evans he's not just taking a page or two out of Ragnar's book. He's written his own name over the author, the author line, the byline. He is still in his flow, word for word, bar for bar. Moves from the ring to the outside. As this match goes to the outside, and so shall we for the first time at the stream review, courtesy of the Mastocam 3000. Mastocam 3000, sponsored by Luthor Core. Luthor Core. Lex Luthor did nothing wrong! And Damon Evans obviously felt like he did nothing wrong as well by hitting that beautiful Michinoku driver on the outside of the ring as he gets back to the inside.
Trying to control his opponent like a puppet on a string.
Referee, do the thing. Logan Paul's is trying to throw everybody in the ring. Referee, get him out of here. I don't know why Dakota's the one being ejected. It should be Logan Paul, but either way, out of here. Dakota Kai's not leaving. Logan Paul is trying to talk her into staying. Logan Paul is trying to talk her into staying. And eventually she's like, I don't want to cause a disqualification. Championship match on the line. Although a DQ would mean that Damon Evans would retain.
What do they got planned here? Half Nelson applied. Uranagi. Oh my goodness.
Roll through.
Get ready.
Aaron crash, and it has been all Damon Evans. Damon Evans with the mind games in full effect in this one has done a tremendous job, at least as of right now. That big back body drop could be enough to try to turn this one around.
Mounting it down, just hammered away with the rights.
Referee's count is at 16. Remember, it's a 20 count on the outside. Referee's count is at 18. And of course, Damon Evans is going to take the count out. Of course, Logan Paul's going to get involved. Horrendous.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
These right to censor stooges. These right to censor stooges just can't keep getting away with this. And, you know, David Evans had one last word for Aleister Black and for Estrada at the ringside as well.
The out of the ring count getting the best of them tonight.
Here is your winner and still Openweight champion, Damon Evans. Wins via countout. Scumbag. Absolute scummy way to win here at Bad Blood as we continue on with the show. In our next match here at Bad Blood, after trying to wipe the bad taste out of our mouth from that last match that ended in a countout, I can guarantee you this match won't end in a countout because we're going from a regular standard match to the underground. Jimmy Uso taking on Charlie Dempsey in a match type that I feel was made for Charlie Dempsey. As we continue on with Bad Blood with an underground match. The following match is an underground match. In this match, there are no countouts and no pinfalls. The only way to win is via submission or knockout. Introducing first, represented in our channel by Deadman Bro, he is Jimmy Uso! And his opponent, represented in our channel by At The Link, he is Charlie Dempsey! In underground matches, we are accustomed to watching the match through the ramp cam. However, in regular matches, we are usually able to watch matches through ramp cam. But for underground, we know it will be better and more advantageous to stare at things through the hard cam. Couldn't do that for the intros, but we were going to do that right away. It's Charlie Dempsey looking to end this one quick, locking in a submission move. And I want to keep in mind, I want to remind you, we have two different versions of underground matches in the Ultraverse. German to the outside! We have NXT underground matches, which do also follow, the rules where you can be disqualified in underground. We also have the Ultraverse underground match, which has no disqualifications. This is an NXT underground match, which means that no weapons will be able to be used, that you can be DQ'd in this match.
What a nasty, nasty move. Back suplex. And a stop to the gut, too.
Series of stomps and kicks from Uso to Charlie Dempsey.
In an underground match. I would spend my time focused on my conditioning and practicing counters. Being able to withstand punishment and having an answer for every attack and hold.
Now, while you may not be able to use weapons, you can certainly use your environment to your advantage. And that's what Big Jim is looking to try to do here against Charlie Dempsey. Trying to use every item, every weapon, as every tactic at his disposal. Oh my God! Oh my God, what a beautiful suplex there delivered by Dempsey. And I know beautiful, I am Masto B. Jordan. Super beautiful man. It's true. Tequila Sunrise on the outside, and Charlie Dempsey getting right out of the way. Jim using the steel stairs. I had a feeling that this match, even though once again the ability to win via countout is not on the table, I had a feeling that like this match would spill to the outside very quickly. Charlie Dempsey, Jimmy Uso. These two have been going back and forth. Lots of wars backstage, lots of fights, lots of unsanctioned brawls happening in NXT, and it's all boiling up to this underground match between these two here.
Dempsey wasting no motion on the counter.
But so far in this underground match, I'm actually surprised because it looks like if we're scoring by points, it looks like Jimmy Uso has been the one that's been ahead of the charge in this one. Hanging neck breaker.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
And I step through and a go behind there. And once again, Jimmy Uso on the aggressive. And this is not an outcome that I expected in leading into this match, even a little bit. I thought that for sure Charlie Dempsey was just going to be able to out-technique, out-handle Jimmy Uso. But this is turning into as close to a straight-up street fight as you can get. And in a street fight, it looks like Jimmy Uso has got the upper hand. Nice dragon screw there from Charlie Dempsey. When all else fails, go to the old standbys, go to classic wrestling moves.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Nice rip, reversed by Dempsey.
Brutal stomp to the body.
A couple of stomps to the chest from Charlie Dempsey, trying to do anything to get some sort of wave of offense going his way, some sort of sense of momentum. As Dempsey had Uso up on the shoulders and Uso able to slide off. I think that a power slam is in Dempsey's future. Super kick. Oh, I tried to go for a second with Charlie Dempsey saying that crap's not going to work on me. Stretch muffler, trying to get Uso to tap out on the outside of the ring. And another super kick, and then a third super kick from Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy Uso absolutely dominates the underground.
More memorable parts of the match.
This is a shocker. I thought for sure Charlie Dempsey was going to walk all over Jimmy Uso. And the complete opposite happened. Charlie Dempsey was sleepwalking through this entire match and got handled. He got taken out by a spear. Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso!
From this grueling underground match. I don't know either one of them is even walking away, honestly.
That was incredible. I didn't see that coming here at Bad Blood. Not even a little bit. That's crazy. Like, that is actually crazy. I thought that for sure Charlie Dempsey was going to wipe the floor with him. Well, we are going to move on. In our next match was supposed to be for the United States Championship. It was supposed to be Damian Carter against Jay White. However, Jay White has refused to show up, saying that he has got something better on the table than wasting his time at Bad Blood. So, the Switchblade Jay White, the United States Champion, decided to no-show tonight's show. Damian Carter, though, is ready to fight. So he stormed the general manager's office and has demanded that the general manager find him a worthy opponent. And that's what's going to go on tonight, is we don't know who that worthy opponent's going to be. Damian Carter, who showed up expecting a United States Championship match, is going up against a mystery opponent next here at Bad Blood. Well, the mystery is solved. Damian Carter's mystery opponent is none other than the final boss, the man of the year against the man in the boardroom. We'll see how he does against The Rock as we continue on with this Bad Blood special event. Overhead punch there from Damian Carter and a reversal and an elbow to the face delivered by the final boss. Final boss, suplex, delivered to Damian Carter.
have to see if that new approach will produce any dividend.
A series of just straight punches delivered to the Rock, delivered by the Rock.
Working to neutralize that arm.
And the final boss right now just running rough shot.
The best bet is to try and wear him out. Deplete his stamina completely by making him chase after you. Then you can attack his core and go in for the kill.
And of course, the Rock gonna let the people know, gonna let his opponent know just whose ring this is and whose match this belongs to. True Ace White, thank you so much for the resub as a belly-to-belly suplex. Connected by the Rock.
True Ace White just subscribed with a tier 2.
Big crossbody or not, because Damian Carter was able to two-step around it. This man is quick. This man is smart. There's a reason why Damian Carter's a two-time former Raw World Heavyweight Champion. Went from the dude who represented the PC to being Mr. DC. And a nice drop kick to the side of the head there, delivered by Damian Carter. But the Rock is quick to get back up on his feet.
Wicked kick to the lower back. Bone-rattling knee.
Steam and a drop kick to the side of the head. The Rock getting it, able to seize firm control once again. The Rock is no stranger to letting everybody know he is no stranger to rubbing salt in the wound. But Damian Carter's a man of a different animal. You may be able to taunt him, but you can't get in his head. Springboard, try to go for a leg drop. Connected with it. Rock tried to roll out of the way, but Damian Carter was still able to hit that like a heat-seeking missile through the air. And now Carter bending the leg back and the neck back and pretzeling the Rock. Rock's a big dude, though. He's able to outmuscle Damian Carter. Get out of the way to drop kick. Don't see much of that from the Rock.
The Rock just lighting him up with that electric offense. Being carried around now.
Dumping Carter face first on the apron. This is a person who, once again, coming into this match, Damian Carter had no preparation for. This was supposed to be a championship match for the United States Championship. Jay White was supposed to be in this contest. However, Jay White decided not to show up. He ghosted. He said that he had better plans than wasting a match against Damian Carter. Damian Carter still wanting to fight at the stream review and issued an open challenge of sorts, and it was answered by The Rock, the final boss.
Caught him right in the jaw. Oh, what a shot. The Rock left an opening for the count. He is trying to get up, but
Damian Carter after the shoulder tackle, now letting Rock know who he's in the ring with. It's Carter going out to the apron. Springboard. Nah, too much distance. Oh, Rock. Yep, well, Rock's cocky behavior kind of caught up to him on that one. Nice punch overhead style to the Rock. From the Rock, Irish whip. Ducks the clothesline from Carter. Swings around and a clothesline to turn Carter inside out.
inside out. Taking flight.
Got to go for the second road elbow drop. No, Damian Carter will slide out of the way. Damian Carter now with the Rock. Irish whip. Drop kick. Able to actually connect with this one. The momentum of the move takes the Rock out to the apron. If I'm Damian Carter, I run full head of steam into the ribs of the Rock, sending him crashing right in front of our announcer's table here at Bad Blood.
Both superstars taking a breather at the moment.
Rock, you don't need to flex at our commentary team. They know that you're strong, all right? Did they not mention your muscles enough? I get it. Like, keep it moving.
But gotta make sure to heed the officials' count.
Ducked the punch there. There was a whole whiff of wind there.
Able to make a timely escape. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. He's got his sights
Damian
on
Carter letting him know. Damian Carter. Big elbow, ripcord, Pele kick!
He's got him down. This could be it.
For the one, for the two, and only able to get the 2 count here at Bad Blood.
Champion is being tough. Time to end this.
Carter Snapper from Damian Carter, which is his home run one shot, but it's not enough as he gets caught trying to steal second.
All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
Springboard corkscrew moonsault, but Damian Carter just getting started and just getting stopped. Tried to go for that double springboard into the elbow drop with the Rock getting back up to his feet. Rock with the clothesline. Carter comes up and a nice drop kick, taking the final boss off his feet. For the 1 and the 2, and only a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to keep the Rock down, but Damian Carter's got to shake off the frustration right away. He cannot show that he is frustrated right now. He has got to get in on this.
Everything he can do to create space here. Connects. Saw it coming.
Springboard. This time connected with the neck breaker. First time didn't have the distance. This time he made up for it.
I like what we're seeing. Deplete the Rock's stamina, and it's harder for him to use his full power.
And he is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Dumping Carter face first on the top turnbuckle.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Damian Carter dazed. The Rock getting a little bit of distance and maybe a little too much. Damian Carter takes a punch to the ribs and just stands tall. Chop to the chest, punch to the ear, back and forth. The final boss, the man of the year, Mr. DC, the people's champ. Carter saying, hit me as hard as you can. Rock obliging. Back and forth. Slugging away. Stiff shot by Carter. And oh yeah! We got ourselves a hockey fight between these two titans of the industry. And the Rock dazed. The Rock down with a rock bottom from Damian Carter. Oh man! Damian Carter hit him with the rock bottom and said, of course, that's not going to put this match away. It's a stupid move. Tried to go for the Carter snapper. He got snatched up. Now Damian Carter, that's a long way, Damian. That's a long way. That's a Rock getting out of the way. That was a coast-to-coast elbow drop. Hammerlock, roll up, middle of the ring. The Rock trying to escape here with the win, and he does not do it. Kick to the gut. Damian Carter, famouser! Shooting his shot. Mr. DC, the man of the year, Carter! Snapper for the 1, the 2, and the no! I was about to hit the music. I was about to play the horns. It was about to be over. But the Rock got his shoulder up off of the mat, and this match continues on. Carter just trying to pop that shoulder out of socket. Kick to the gut. Rock getting out of the tree of woe position, though.
Picked up and being carried around now. Running power slam. And right into the cover. Might end this. 3, no.
Power slam is not enough. That's only a 2 count. Over the head punch. Done a big suplex. Oh, and it's time for the most electrifying move in all entertainment, the People's Elbow. For the 1, the 2, and a little elbow drop is not going to put Mr. PCDC away.
Myself included. Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual. unusual, if that wasn't enough. Climbing to the top. What's he having?
Damian Carter out on his feet. The Rock had a perfect opportunity to put this away at the rock bottom. Instead, a precise drop kick, but it only woke Damian Carter back up, snapped him back into this match. Springboard. Maybe don't do that anymore, Damian. Maybe maybe sit that one out. Maybe leave that one on the drawing board as the Rock able to find his way out of the clutches with those elbows to the ribs.
What a display of strength here.
And a big power slam from Big Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
Damian Carter quickly back up to his feet, avoids the contact. Irish whip, hops over. Up and around, and drives him down with the tornado DDT. Seriously, stomp. Is he stomping? Look at it. Look at David Carter stomping the mud hole in the Rock. What? Before hitting that slingshot, rope-assisted guillotine, and now Damian Carter up on the top rope. Rock has had a lot of high-flying moves today. Now it's Damian Carter's turn as he hits the drop kick. Plants those J's right in the chest of the Rock, looking to try to put this one away for the 1, the 2, and not enough to put the Rock down. Damian Carter flipping and flying around, but what he needs to do is end this, and this is it, or not, as he went for the Carter snapper, and the Rock turned it into a power slam, looking to try to put this one away after the big reversal, and not able to get it done just there. Huge counter at a major time for the Rock. Into the gut. Famouser again! Do you hear the horns? You may smell what he's cooking, but let's check what's happening with your blood, because we need to say one thing, and that is Damian Carter does what Damian Carter does. He runs through people, and now he's got a chip on his shoulder and a vendetta against Jay White, because this should have been Damian Carter winning the United States Championship if it's up to Damian Carter. Jay White no-showed. The Rock showed up. Damian Carter showed out. And as always, the question with Damian Carter is seeing how you do under pressure. Damian Carter couldn't get off that last Carter snapper, but the Famouser was more than enough to get it done. That Famouser was enough to put the Rock down. It's his backup move. It's not his moonshot, but it is enough to be a knockout, and you just saw it there. Here is your winner, Damian Carter, the man of the year. Now with his bullseye set, his sights set on the United States champion Jay White, if it wasn't already before. Could be an interesting lead-up to Survivor Series, is all I gotta say, as we continue on with Bad Blood. Up next here at Bad Blood, the Women's North American Championship is on the line as Alexa Bliss challenges Becky Lynch for the Women's North American title. Been a pretty decent night to be a champion. Looking at the, it's been 1-1. We've had one championship change hands. We had one championship go to a new go to the challenger. So let's see how this one goes on our next match here at Bad Blood. All right, let's get to it. Our next match here at Bad Blood: Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch. North American Championship is on the line. Following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's North American Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Represented in our channel by Dan, plays on Twitch, and representing Diamond Dolls from Columbus, Ohio. She is Alexa Bliss. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland. He is the reigning and defending Women's North American Champion, represented in our channel by Jonathan, the Man, Becky Lynch.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
Is once again the Women's North American Championship hoisted above the head of Jessica Carr, our official for this contest. The bell is rang, and we are underway with this, our third title match here at Bad Blood.
By yours truly, you know it finally matters in our industry.
Well, you're certainly not Mr. Modest today, are you, Corey?
Over and over.
That got bad real quick.
Violent way to start off with those trapped headbutts.
Vicious.
Insulting. A huge show of disrespect by the challenger, and the ire of the champ has to be raised. And an answer from her.
Becky Lynch able to sweep the leg, and then a kick to the small of the back.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be...
Nice escape.
Feeling out stages of this match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch.
What a shot.
As both really trying to see what the other one's capable of. We know what Alexa Bliss is capable of. She is violent, she is angry, she's aggressive. She does not relent when it comes to trying to wear down her opponent, but Becky Lynch is tenacious. Becky Lynch she's got more heart than a cardiac ward in a hospital. She's fiery, and we're gonna see what ends up being the divining rod, the golden goose for this contest, which was able to leave on top. Can't wait to see how this one plays out.
Taking things to the top rope. From the top.
Oh, diving elbow drop to the outside delivered by Bliss.
For a long time.
Incredible.
As a reminder, in the Ultraverse, it is a 20 count on the outside. Plenty of time to get damage done on the outside of the ring and get it back to the inside. Although we have seen a count out earlier, and I think that's what Alexa Bliss was fearing. So she gets the champion back to the inside of the ring before clearing off our announcer's table. Swing and a miss there from Bliss, and a flying forearm there from Becky Lynch. Try to get the upper hand. But Bliss right back on the offensive. Irish whip, sweeps the leg, and learn that one from fellow stablemate Carmella.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT. Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Attacking the
Kick to the gut, and then a big clothesline.
She's going up now. Going up high. Oh my God.
Oh, big moonsault.
You see that height.
The champ is willing to gamble big here, putting it all
And only a 2 count.
the title. She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Nasty kick. Becky's looking to go airborne. She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to... From the...
And Becky Lynch, Becky, go around!
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title. Bliss turns that around. Oh, what an insecurity right in the ear.
Lining her up perfectly. I would fear what's coming next.
Alexa Bliss, springboard. Looked like a crossbody, but it was instead looked like it was a springboard into a flying elbow of sorts. Alexa able to connect still.
Champ is starting to suffer. Alexa's attacks looking as impactful as ever, even as this match goes on.
Good grief, man. This is vicious. Showing absolutely.
And Alexa Bliss in control right now.
What an onslaught.
The champion Becky Lynch on her ground. On her back. Just taking the assault from Becky Lynch. Sorry, from Alexa Bliss's. Bliss with a choke. You got a brawn. Two, yeah, you better break that up. That's a legal choke. You can't just have your hand around the throat of somebody.
Bliss is satiating the urge to batter and bruise Becky. Look at this.
Big slam there from Bliss. And Alexa Bliss? Alexa Bliss is doing a great job of dictating the tempo and getting all the aggression that she wants to be executed perfectly. Like, Becky Lynch needs to find a way to battle back in, and I think this is the start. At least it was the start. Nice counter there from Bliss with Becky in the corner. Nice counter from the champion. And then the manhandle slam.
The toughness, the tenacity, the fire.
Oh, if this is it, manhandle slam. Middle of the ring. Float over. Disarm her. Oh man, Lynch has got that in back. But this is the thing about Alexa Bliss though. She's been able to show that strange dexterity of hers. So I don't know if that did actually much damage to Alexa Bliss, because I feel like she's been able to execute a lot of offense. And there's a big offense from the champion. As the North American Championship is on the line. One North American Championship was already defended earlier tonight, and we saw how that goes. Will the other North American Championship follow the same fate?
Lynch responds. And gets tossed back into the mat. As the arm into a hammerlock cinched in.
Hammerlock, and then wrenches the arm back. Becky Lynch now making it a point to target the arm and the shoulder of Alexa Bliss so that she can lock in the disarmer again, and then this time have it be able to be met with success. Try to go for a leg drop there though, and Alexa Bliss trying to capitalize, only not even able to get one count. If you're Alexa Bliss, you gotta make sure that Becky Lynch can't pick the arm. She has now made a point to target it a few times. Sees that as a clear point of emphasis in this match for Becky Lynch's strategy to try to leave with the Women's North American Championship.
A drop kick from the middle rope. Nicely done. Shoulders down to retain. She gets the shoulder.
Good count.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. We knew we were.
Alexa Bliss running counter. Bliss to Abigail.
Good night. We might see a new champion.
Oh, if I were Alexa, I would have tested the waters there with a pin. I would not have tried to will my opponent up to her feet. I feel like Alexa Bliss really missed an opportunity there by trying to go for a pinfall. Instead, Alexa wanted to rub a little salt into the wound. I said she needed to avoid the arm being picked. And there it is, dead center of the ring. And Alexa Bliss able to turn it. I thought she was going to turn that into a crucifix pin. Becky Lynch is, yeah. That's smart for Alexa to get to the outside of the ring. Knowing the kind of champion that Becky Lynch is, Alexa getting to the outside of the ring, she knew that Becky would follow her, which allows for a break in the action and for Alexa to get the upper hand, literally and figuratively. Big slam. Jessica Carr being very generous with that count on the outside. And Becky Lynch looking to go flying again. Alexa Bliss, drop kick.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Measured knee drop. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll bust her open. The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight. Using the elbow to escape the attack. She managed to avoid that offense. Battle of counters. No one's getting there full offense.
Referee counts at 5, but remember, 20 counts on the outside. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And now Becky Lynch getting back in. Getting a breather. It has been, and getting it, and then getting it right back out, and getting it right back to work.
She continues to fight off her opponent. She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Well, Becky Lynch really wants this one to get back in the ring. Alexa Bliss is in no hurry to get back in the ring.
Becky Lynch,
And this is why! Becky Lynch! Manhandle slam!
Here we go. Cover. 2.
Oh, only a 2 count.
Instinct at this point. Lynch looking to expunge Alexa.
And now Becky Lynch.
Byron, you should try this one.
One night stand.
Stand. No thanks. The champ delivering when it counts.
Thanks for showing up, Alexa. Becky Lynch does not retain.
Just lights out on their championship.
Not yet.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenge?
Oh, Alexa Bliss.
Now must be forced to reach.
Alexa Bliss just found another gear. She just found another gear. Alexa Bliss kicking out at 2. Really taking it to the champ. Kick caught and countered. Into a DDT. Swung Lynch's leg back. The momentum carried her head down. And then a DDT to spike her down.
Mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
And Alexa Bliss with the trapped elbows to the back of the head. Big counter there from the champion, though. Becky Lynch, big counter from the champion. Sent Alexa reeling,
She kicked out.
and she's still alive.
She kicked out. I'm shocked that she kicked out.
She is still alive in this match.
Oh, Bliss counters.
Overhead punch caught and thwarted. Becky Lynch now going for a kick to the ribs. Irish whip into the corner.
In full control here. Face first.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Knee to the face. Using the ropes as a tag team partner.
Climbing the turnbuckle.
And now Alexa's going up.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way. Flying.
Flying drop kick. Courtesy of our Wile E. Coyote cam here at Bad Blood.
And she slides her back to the mat.
And that big drop kick may have been the final period. Oh, no. Becky Lynch. Inverted figure 4. Alexa Bliss is in trouble, but does not tap out.
Isn't working the way you want it to.
Alexa Bliss feeling as though like her arms are a target. Her legs are a target. And yet her mind is still racing in this match. Big clothesline. Alexa Bliss bleeding. Alexa Bliss has taken a lot of offense. Alexa Bliss is looking to right all the wrongs for that, though, with a bottom rope moonsault. A bartender run it back, and a second rope moonsault. And then we're gonna run it back. She goes all the way up, and a top rope moonsault. The trifecta for the 1, for the 2, for the 2 count. Only.
Finding that deepest ounce of willpower, that final drop of fuel.
Alexa Bliss, Goozle. Reversed, countered, disarmer! Got her! Locked it in! Middle of the ring! Wrenches it deep! Alexa Bliss taps! Becky Lynch retains! Bliss gave it a hell of a fight in this one. Gotta give her all of her credit. She certainly deserves it. This was a hell of a fight between two amazing competitors here at Bad Blood. But unlike what we saw in the first North American Championship match for the men, Becky Lynch saying this title's going nowhere. And the problem was really with Alexa Bliss is that, like, it doesn't matter what you leave exposed. Becky Lynch is proficient at submission style wrestling. We saw her attack the arm. We saw her attack the legs. We even saw her attack the head and neck a couple of times. Like, you can't defend against everything. Alexa Bliss brought it. She did. Nope, that is the wrong music that played. But there it is, the end of the match. Becky Lynch, disarmer, retain. Here is your winner and still North American Champion, Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch made it. She made it look tough. She got a hell of a fight. But at the end of the day, Alexa Bliss was held down by the man. As we continue on here at Bad Blood. Over the last month, Paragon, Jay Pierce, and Logan Paul have been going at it and getting involved in each other's matches. And frankly speaking, Paragon Jay Pierce is sick of Logan Paul. He is just fed up with everything that is Logan Paul. So he challenged him to a match. And he's saying he is going to extract all the venom out of Logan Paul by making him bleed one way or another. Logan Paul accepted this match on the condition that if he wins, that it will be considered a blood oath for Paragon Jay Pierce to join Right to Censor. And with this being Bad Blood and it being a blood oath, this match, while it may say Extreme Rules, is a first blood match. This is a first blood match. The only way to gain victory is by cutting your opponent open, and it can be literally anything that gets it done. Logan Paul, Paragon Jay Pierce. Pierce wanted this match. He wanted to make Paul bleed. Paul said, all right, I'll give you your little match, but if I win, that is you signing allegiance to join Right to Censor. Huge stipulation on the line here. Oh, well, that was a huge miss there for Logan Paul. And Jay Pierce not making the same mistake.
Stretching out the knee.
While that is a great wrestling move, you're not going to be able to get somebody to bleed here. And the advantage here, I think in this match, and I hate to say it, I feel like the advantage here falls at Logan Paul. He's got that one lucky punch. We also know that he is no stranger to using brass knucks. This match has no disqualifications, no countouts, no rules, except for making your opponent bleed. So brass knuckles, I think, are absolutely going to be on the table for today.
For the arm bar
and then on top of that, you have to wonder what's underneath the ring. Like, we know that there's probably going to be the standard, like garbage cans and chairs, but aside from that, who knows? Clothesline taking Paragon Jay Pierce off to the apron, but Paragon with the shoulder tackle getting back to the inside of the ring.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, all that really matters is who is the most extreme competitor. You can do as much damage as you want in an Extreme Rules match, so you might as well make it count.
Series of punches there delivered by Paul, but they're all to the ribs. They're all to the ribs. Logan Paul just backing Pierce up against the ropes. And while this is not going to get the win in this match, I don't think that Logan Paul is terribly concerned about that. Because if he could just exact some damage, do some work,
Very effective. Making the arm numb makes your opponent very...
A nice drop kick there delivered by Paul.
Headed out to ringside now.
Okay, now we get our first peek of seeing what's underneath the ring, and Logan Paul has got a shovel. He's got a shovel, and a big swing to the ribs, and then one to the top of the head.
Down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Well, we were wondering what's up. Check him, ref. He landed face first on the handle. It does not look like he's bleeding. This match continues on at Bad Blood. And Paul, well, never mind. Paul, I thought this match was, I thought he was going to find something across the ring, underneath the ring, across the other side of the ring, but no. Ah, that's it!
Pierce is bleeding profusely now.
Into the ring post!
He bought himself some time there.
That's it, Logan Paul wins! The referee just sees it.
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
It took the referee time to see it. He was struck, he was bleeding on the outside of the ring. The referee had to see it in order for it to be rolled, for the match to be rolled over. And that's what happened there. Logan Paul, into the sharp edges of the, you guys got to remember those ring posts, they're sharp plastic edges. Each edge is like a razor blade.
This fight was too much for Pierce to handle. It's not often that Paragon J. Pierce gets...
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
As soon as possible.
And Logan Paul, by driving his opponent face first into one of the razor sharp edges of the LED boards, struck blood, and Paragon J. Pierce has signed a pact. After that match, which, I mean, let's be honest, it was not as hardcore as people were craving. It was not, it didn't give people that didn't scratch the itch. Our next match for the Hardcore Championship might do just that. The Miz challenging Tommy Lee for the NXT Hardcore Championship next here at Bad Blood. Let's get to it. Our next match here, the Hardcore Championship on the line. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, held under hardcore rules, and it is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Hollywood, California, represented in our channel by Pyrovision, he is the Miz. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending NXT Hardcore Champion, represented in our channel by the hero boy named Finn. He is the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee.
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested.
Here we go, the NXT Hardcore Championship. The next matchup here at Bad Blood, presented to you by NXT and Monday Night Raw. Bell is ring and we are underway, and Tommy Lee starts off with a low punch, but everything's legal. This is hardcore rules. Low blows, fine. Steel chairs, fine. Flaming tables, awesome. Everything is good.
That is a sad attitude to have. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Yeah, there is nothing that is off limits when it comes to this match. I'm sure even if they had the drive or the desire to, they could take this match backstage. As we get a nice sweeping view of the crowd here at Bad Blood, The Miz standing tall above the #1 influencer, saying, "I was trending before trending was trending."
He misses and what was that sound that just came out of my mouth?
Ducks under, little international there. Try to follow it up with a knee. But the Miz able to get the advantage. Jayne, thank you so much for the raid in the middle of our hardcore match. I appreciate you for bringing your crew through.
And it seems like you have to be at least a little sadistic to be victorious.
Big kick to the chest, as this is for the NXT Hardcore Championship, and it was only a matter of time before toys get involved. And the Miz, of course, thinking that the #1 influencer is nothing but trash, getting himself a trash can. A nice knee to the ribs there delivered by the champion. Fighting back, Miz getting off of the ropes.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Effective counter.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Springboard crossbody there delivered by the Miz to try to gain the Hardcore Championship, and only able
That was a long 2 count there.
to get the 2 count.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And while Tommy Lee sees the trash can, Miz looking to get even more toys involved in this hardcore. Oh, this is ratcheted up. You get a garbage can. This is now a triple threat match featuring Janice.
Offense from the Miz.
That spike-infused 2x4.
Solid contact from the Miz.
And a nasty foot DDT as our camera pans out in a way so we can see the actually what's happening and not be blocked by a barricade. Our camera guys are very good. Able to float around. His knee. The knee attack.
Knee strikes.
Trying to give a Charlie horse, making it impossible to walk. We've seen Janice, and now we've seen a garbage can.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And with this being a hardcore rules match, it is falls count anywhere, no disqualification. You just gotta beat your opponent up until they tap out or until you can pin them to whatever surface you can pin them to.
Absorbing that blow.
Mat, ramp,
He gets back
construction truck in the back, garbage can outside, all of it legal. Nice reversal there from the Miz as Tommy Lee looking to try to go for a sling blade or a sling shot. And he just got whiplash to the outside.
And this one could be moving to ring.
You can see Janice looming at the top of your screen.
Caught the leg.
But Miz trying to show that his brain is the strongest weapon in this match with that beautiful turnaround and then driving Tommy Lee down with a wrestling move. Miz underneath the ring. Of course, go with the old standbys, a good old steel chair, and a kick to the knee from the champion, the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee.
Popped right in the face.
Kick to the gut. Oh no. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh, into the barricade, into the barricade, and a 2 count.
Gotta change something up with the pin.
And Miz picking up Janice and lighting Tommy Lee up.
Taking way too much.
And spike-infused 2x4. Oddly enough, the hardcore champion, Tommy Lee, has not been the one to introduce or integrate any weapons into this match so far. Figure 4 onto the chair. Onto the chair, the pressure on the leg exemplified by the upward positioning of those like spokes and supports of that steel chair.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Knees to the face, delivered by the champion. And finally, Tommy Lee able to get some offense in. But it may not be enough as The Miz is able to gain some control in driving the #1 influencer, the hardcore champion, into the announce table. And then backwards, just barely missing. Landing on Janice. Speaking of the announcers table, our announcing team better head for higher hills. They better get to higher ground because right now I feel like a flood of offense is coming their way.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, come on now. The Miz is being reprehensible.
Oh, Miz, neckbreaker. Combination, vintage Miz.
Treating the right
Miz throwing the garbage can at the champion's head, causing him to be cut open. That ended the last match, but that won't end this match. Punch to the rib, chop to the chest. Who knew in a hardcore match we'd get some straight up punches? Straight punch, and then another from the hardcore champion. And Miz was staggered. Tommy Lee drives him down! Folds him in half with a poison rana. Roll through, knees to the face again. Tommy Lee has all of a sudden found his legs. He has all of a sudden found his flow, and he's got a bunch of toys on the outside that he can play with. Janice, steel chair, not, oh, how about we get a little height in this? Go to a ladder. Roll up, roll up. Referee was super out of position there, not able to see the shoulders pinned to the ground. So this match continues on as Tommy Lee saying, if you're going to kick me and cut me open, I'm going to do the same thing. Boo, psycho knee! And Lee landing on the ladder. Lee is in a very, very bad position. Oh, is this a TLC match or a hardcore match?
Here comes a neck breaker, but their opponent has other plans. Into a neck breaker of their own. The Miz about to craft an epic.
And the Miz looking to be done with his misery here. As misery loves company. And the Miz locking in the figure four. Will Tommy Lee tap?
Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold. Oh, wait a second.
And then Tommy Lee trying to steal it.
No, stop.
Only a 2 count. This match continues on for the NXT Hardcore Championship.
Final blow away from not kicking out next time.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
I do want to take this opportunity to thank you all for joining us for Bad Blood, presented by the Ultraverse. This is computer versus computer, follower versus follower. But those on the screen representing you on the stream. We all kick back and we watch the matches take place as though we're watching wrestling happen live, and we are being treated to quite a spectacle with this hardcore rules match. That's legal. That's legal. Only a 1 count though, because there aren't. Oh, I thought it was Skull Crush finale time onto the table. Miz psyching himself up. Miz, running knee, got caught again. Running knee got caught again. Tommy Lee taking advantage of the situation, but not enough of an advantage. Only a 2 count. Headbutt. Suplex. Pinfall. 1, 2. And that's where the count stops, is at 2. And that's going to be frustrating for Tommy Lee, who thought that he hit a big one. Miz now strewn on the ladder, and Tommy Lee thinking, hesitated on a potential ladder chair toe, but instead a stiff shot to the back of the head will do just fine as Tommy Lee lighting up the Miz. Oh, Miz! 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 Oh, Miz! 2 count after the Miz kicks.
In disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Skull crushing finale! Oh boy! 1, 2, no! It's only 2, Miz. It's only 2.
The end could still be right around the corner. The Miz is beside himself.
Miz not hesitating, lighting Tommy Lee up. He's laying on the ladder. He's getting struck by a chair.
No clue what he hopes to find.
We've seen tables. We've seen ladders. We've seen Janice. That is a sledgehammer. Oh my God! The power of those sledgehammer shots!
Miz escapes slides him back to the mat.
I don't know how Miz is standing after those explosive sledgehammer shots. Running knee, that trending knee. And it puts Miz away.
The champ stays the champ.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crew outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands.
Honestly, I can't believe that Tommy Lee found a way. I can't believe he found a way to find a to get a victory, because like this man looked like he was dead to rights. He took a power bomb into the barricade, skull crusher now to the outside, multiple chair shots. The number one influencer is not playing around, and you may not like him. Hell, a lot of people have said that he can't hang around in the hardcore circles and he doesn't deserve the hardcore championship. I feel as though the number one influence, the hardcore champion, just shut a lot of people up. That was a hardcore match. And Tommy Lee, bam! Knockout! Here is your winner and still hardcore champion, the number one influencer, Tommy Lee. And you see it there. And he's telling you, this is my championship, my division. You're gonna have to step up to me to try to get it. What a match and what an outcome here. Not at NXT at the ring button, here at Bad Blood. In our next match, as a last-minute addition to the match, the general manager, Wade Barrett, has seen how active Right to Censor was in the Openweight Championship match. So to protect the Women's United States Championship, this title match will now be held inside of a steel cage in which there will be no way to escape the cage. This is in direct response to seeing Right to Censor getting involved in the match earlier tonight. This was a last-minute change that was made by Wade Barrett, our general manager for Raw. So the United States Championship is on the line, now held inside of a steel cage in which there is no escape. You must win by pinfall or submission, confined within the four steel sides of the cage. Get your predictions in for this next title match on Bad Blood. The following no escape steel cage match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing Right to Censor and represented in our channel by Queen Drago. She is Dakota Kai! And her opponent, she's the reigning and defending Women's United States Champion, represented in our channel by Luna Unhinged. She is Tatum Paxley!
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship.
And as ordered by the general manager, a steel cage will drop and there will be no interference from the outside.
After plenty of hype and social media chatter, the bell has finally been rung on this championship match.
So let's see how this goes. This was a last-minute change. And Tatum Paxley locked in the steel cage with anybody? Oh, she's going to have a good time. She is going to have some fun with this one.
She kicks out. Early one count, just to wear her down a bit. Oh, step up Enziguri.
Step up Enziguri delivered by the champion.
Just muscling up their opponent.
It's gut wrench into the suplex. Tatum Paxley just out wrestling Dakota Kai in the opening minute of this match. Tatum. Oh, I thought that Tatum was going to go for a hell of a kick, but instead that crossbody in the corner. Like the world's weirdest hug.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Dakota wards off the attack.
Now Dakota Kai, who's been on the defensive all match, just took a chop to the chest. Then delivered a punch to the face. Chop to the chest from Tatum.
Big shots being fired right now.
Couple of shots there from Paxley. Back elbow. Or sorry, backhand chop. Punch to the jaw. Chop to the chest. Dakota saying, is that all you got, champ? Tatum more than obliged to give her even more. And here in this steel cage, oh, Tatum tried to get advantage of it, but Dakota Kai able to get out of the way. Able to two-step away from it, but Tatum Paxley with a nice reversal into the neck breaker. A thing to keep in mind, I don't know. Ooh, is Tatum going to the top looking to fly? Realized, oh, I can't escape, but I can still use the ropes.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Not even a near fall there.
Not even a one count.
Yeah, a little extra luster behind that kick. If you guys were in a cage match, would you stick it out and fight till the end or try to make your escape?
Oh, I'm escaping. The smartest play here is to run away so you get the win while also taking as little damage as possible.
I actually agree. It's not the coward's way out if you get the victory.
Dakota Kai has been on boat legs. I feel like Tatum Paxley, if we're looking at the ability to get offensive strikes, Tatum Paxley's been rolling this match. Dakota Kai hasn't had a game plan. And it almost feels like it dropped the walls of the cage. Tatum Paxley almost feels like she's at home. I don't know what that says about Tatum. But I've never seen Tatum Paxley as fluid and natural as she is in this match.
Finds a counter for Paxley.
Tatum Paxley is not like she's had her go around thing. She's got 10 wins, she's got 10 losses. And now a sleeper hold locked in. Great finding the legs.
She needs to find a way out in short order. Not going to last long, and she escapes.
Series of kicks to the leg. We know Dakota, she is known for her kicks, but Tatum Paxley, knowing that Dakota's also known for an injured leg.
Ability being shown with each of these counters.
Pressure from Dakota Kai, ducks under. What's she thinking here? Hops over. Dakota Kai. Deep arm drag takedown. Hell of a kick! That coast to coast big boot from Dakota Kai. And our champion kicks out at 1. At 1.
Hooked up. Fisherman suplex.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting.
And now Dakota Kai going up to the top. Dakota Kai with a major stomp
It just got his back.
to the ribs.
This is starting to reach Cain and Abel levels of animosity, guys.
Jeez, Cole, I hope it doesn't go that far.
Yeah, I don't think I can stomach that.
Dakota, infuriated with the fact that that major stomp was not enough to put this one away.
Elbow throwing, saying not today. There's the
Series of kicks there delivered by Tatum Paxley. Dakota Kai reeling, needing to use the ropes. And Paxley now has got Dakota Kai grounded.
stomping away, and then the
It's legal.
into the throat.
There is no that's completely legal. Bringing your knee across the throat. If someone were to sneak in a weapon or brass knucks or a taser, all of it's legal inside of these steel cages. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission. Nice drop kick there from the champion.
She's headed up.
Tatum once again scaling the ropes and hitting the 450.
Oh, going right into the pin. Kick out just before.
Only a 1 count.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Tatum Paxley looking to go on a trip to Cemetery Drive.
Perfect execution from the champ.
And that's a 1 count.
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
That's a 1 count. It's a 1 count.
Gets her confidence shaken.
That's
Touching the wrist. Look at it.
Dakota Kai is a fighter. You isolate her away from right to censor, and we see who she is. And at her core, right to censor is not a crutch. Right to censor are allies. But Dakota Kai in the ring by herself, we know that she can go. She went right off of that second rope, though, and went right into a hammerlock from Tatum, but was able to escape it by delivering the back elbow to the temple.
There's an arm breaker right to the spine. Scrambling up the cage wall now.
Dakota Kai, another stomp to the ribs. Women's United States Championship is on the line, and the champion is pinned for the 1, the 2 count only. 2 count only.
Second away from a new champion.
Are we close to the start of a new reign?
And the disappointment is written on Kai's face.
Chiropractor from Dakota Kai. And looking to end things now with the GTK. Oh, get ready to hear sirens.
New champion! I can't believe it!
When you remove her from right to censor, what do you get? A tenacious, pointed, focused fighter who now is a champion. This was a great run as a champion, surprising for Tatum Paxley, but she literally ran into a buzzsaw. Dakota Kai, all odds stacked against her, removing her so-called crutches from ringside, seeing who she is when she can't leave the ring. Oh, by the way, who is she? Your new Women's United States Champion. And it's very difficult for the referee to make officiating decisions. They basically got to officiate the match from outside the ring. There is no referee on the inside of the cage. So it takes them a little while to register when pinfalls are happening, when submissions are happening. Here is your winner and new United States Champion, Dakota Kai.
Had this well in hand, but the new champ had other plans. It just goes to show you anything can happen in WWE.
And there it is. Right to censor has their hands on another championship. Dakota Kai, your new champion, as we continue on with Bad Blood. In our next match here at Bad Blood, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line as Jayne looks to try to rip the NXT Women's Championship away from Carmella. Carmella will not have Diamond Dolls backing her up this time around. Jayne has had a lot of momentum building behind her as of late. Let's see what happens here with this NXT Women's Championship match next on Bad Blood. Coming into this match, let's talk win-loss. Jayne's 5-6, which isn't bad. Not bad. Carmella has been taking a few losses back-to-back. She may be wearing a cold streak. That is a mystery. We do not know if Carmella has been if these tag team matches have affected her to the point where she's on a cold streak. Currently 12-7, but that does include her tag team matches. If you look at just her singles matches, Carmella is 9-3 this season. The following match scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, represented in our channel by Broydell9. She is Jacy Jayne. And her opponent, represented in our channel by the Raging Scott Stand, she is your reigning and defending NXT Women's World Champion. She is Carmella! Or Caramello, or caramel sauce, whatever you want to call her. Just don't try to call her at night. She's got kids. As we continue on, Jacy Jayne looking at what's on the line. Carmella potentially handing over her title for the last time. Jessica Carr overseeing this match.
Information on this title, but I have heard that it's highly coveted. Well, my sources sent me a VHS tape of this title's greatest matches, and there were some all-time classics.
Oh, nope, missed. Carmella able to get back up to a vertical base.
Absolutely not.
This is going to take some brain power from Jacy Jayne. She's not going to be able to just to brute force her way through a match with Carmella. Carmella is way too smart, way too experienced, way too well versed in pretty close to every sort of offensive type that an opponent can come to. Carmella's been around for a while. She's a veteran. While this may be the biggest match potentially in the history of her career in the Ultraverse for Jacy Jayne, this is just a match for Carmella. This is Jacy Jayne's Super Bowl. This is Carmella's, casual Tuesday stroll. Tried to go for a neck breaker there, but Jacy Jayne able to roll out of the way so Carmella couldn't make contact and roll through. Punch the gut, Irish whip. Carmella delivering series of back elbows to the trap. Jacy Jayne.
Jayne has no control here. Yeah, Jacy's being completely neutralized.
That's running Hurricane Rana there from Jacy Jayne. Then a Swanton Bomb. Jessica Carr getting right in our way. But that doesn't matter. Jacy Jayne rolled through into the neck breaker. And even Jessica Carr was caught off guard by that. Slow on the count. Not able to get a 1 count because of how slow that response was from Jessica Carr.
Jacy Jayne coming at her with incredible intensity.
Chip, nice back elbow.
Ow! Foot, meet back. Oh my! Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Kick to that, rolled through. Carmella trying to get this one with a pin to try to escape.
She's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Disrespectful slap to the face.
Jayne reverses it.
Irish whip. Sending the champion reeling towards the near ropes. Ducks under. Hops over. Carmella's coming in quick. And Jacy Jayne quick with the response. Nice back elbow there.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
As we are in championship block. With that championship block obviously started with the NXT Hardcore Championship. And then the Women's United States Championship. We continue on with this match, and then the following matches will also be all 4 championship matches as we approach the home stretch here at Bad Blood.
Delivering nasty stops. If you needed evidence of how much that championship means.
Spinning kick! Oh, that rolling kick. All of a sudden, you can feel Big Mo putting on the other team's jersey. And Jacy Jayne, tried to go over the final encore. Instead, it's a Mella Buster. And now Carmella up top. Carmella with a twisted Bliss. And a shout out to her co-conspirator, Alexa Bliss, for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count. That was close. That was close. Jessica Carr was right on that pinfall. Jessica Carr was right on that.
And Carmella really thought she had her there. Really was expecting a count of 3. Looking dazed.
You can tell she has no
And you can tell the champion's starting to get fired up. You can tell that the champion's starting to feel confident in herself because she's starting to chain offense together, starting to taunt at, she's starting to trying to taunt, trying to get into the head of her challenger, Jacy Jayne.
to the arm. Terrible.
Carmella, man, I thought that she was going for a for maybe we've seen her give a shout out to Alexa Bliss, but the other Diamond Doll, Charlotte Flair, I'm waiting for Carmella to whip out a figure 8.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Oh man, by the hair.
Just throws Jacy Jayne by her hair, maybe by her ears. Either way, Carmella firing on all cylinders right now. Around and around and around and around before driving Jacy Jayne down.
When you're this far into a match,
Tried to go for the pump kick and Carmella able to duck underneath it.
This is all about survival at this point.
grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Stop after stop. Relentless.
Smashed with
Rolling encore.
the title. Makes the cover.
Cut open Carmella. 2 count. You can't say that Jessica Carr hesitated on that pinfall attempt.
Fraction of a second. Was not able to seal the deal with her best move.
And after that rolling encore, by the way, Carmella was cut open as our match heading to the outside of the ring. Jacy Jayne gets dumped on her back. Big suplex. Beautiful suplex.
Oh, what a response. Big impact off the neck breaker.
Referee's count is at 5. And into the steel steps.
Plated steel.
Now you can't win via countout, Jacy Jayne. You must know this, and she does. So instead, she's shooting her shot. Jacy Jayne, look out below Oh my God! Jacy Jayne just went face first onto the steps and then just popped up.
Back to the ring.
Carmella was able to get out of a very bad spot. And Jacy Jayne just went face first into the stairs. Hops over, kick to the gut, Nulla Buster! Once again, attacking the face. And now Carmella. That's a long way down. Carmella is able to connect!
The champ taking care of business here.
To the middle of the ring! Carmella retains!
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure.
I think that this match was decided in the last minute, where Jacy Jayne went for a drop kick, went high risk, banged her head on the stairs on the way down. Because what was the immediate move that Carmella did after that? She brought her back into the ring, Mella Buster, got the win. Jacy Jayne was building momentum. I want to emphasize that. Jacy Jayne was building momentum. And then one risky move. If she did not attempt that drop kick, I wonder if this match goes a different way. I wonder if Jacy Jayne just thought that she had to do something a little extra to put a champion away, because it's her first championship opportunity. This is the first time Jacy Jayne has had a shot at a title, and it's at the NXT Women's title. But immediately after getting back in the ring, Carmella put this one away with the Mella Buster and then the Twisted Bliss. Can't hate trying. Here is your winner and still NXT Women's Champion, Carmella!
Successful title defense for our champion.
There were a few moments where things were up in the air, but she was able to retain the title like a true champion.
Accept it. You got to. Because that's what happened to your Bad Blood. In our next match here in the championship block of Bad Blood, presented by Raw and NXT, the Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Rhea Ripley takes on Jade Cargill. Here up next at Bad Blood. Get your predictions in. Your next match scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, represented in our channel by Hidden Blade. She is Rhea Ripley! And her opponent. She is the reigning and defending Raw Women's Champion, represented in our channel by Space Toaster, Jade Cargill! Deal with it. I forgot to turn it on. Whatever. You got the point. Now I have to cut this part out of the intro. Great. Or maybe I'll mute it. Who knows? I'll dub over it. As we continue on.
After winning this title, the champion seems to be riding high. Any champion's riding high. Oh, what do you want them to skulk around, bummed that they're the best? And that's not what I meant. Forget it.
Good cord knee shot there from the champion. We are off and running with this next title match in the championship block rather of Bad Blood. So far, it's been a great night to be a champion. Only one title changing hands so far. Oh, wait, 2 titles changing hands. It has been a great night to be a champion. Let's see if that continues on as Rhea Ripley looking to knock Jade Cargill off of the top of the Raw Women's division. Because you know where mommy likes to be.
Cargill now on the offensive.
We all know. Insinuations as this match continues on. Nice big boot there delivered by Rhea Ripley.
When you're facing off against Jade, you can't let that fact enter your mind. Jade's like a real-life superhero, and every superhero...
Irish whip and a nice drop kick there from Rhea Ripley, taking Cargill off of her feet.
Be able to eventually topple her. Both arms captured, and vitriolic
Series stomps to the chest.
And one more.
And Rhea Ripley not playing around with the offense, but neither is Jade Cargill. Popping right back up to her feet and then get taken right off because she went for a punch and instead took an axe hammer. Let's talk wins and losses about for these two as this title match rolls on. This season so far, Rhea Ripley has got a pretty good record behind her, and by pretty good meaning it's very good. 11-4 overall record and 10-4 in singles competition. Very impressive record for Rhea Ripley. And then we get to the Raw Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. And it's as close as it could be. 12-5 overall. Jade Cargill is also 10 wins and 4 losses this season. Both of them have an identical win-loss record coming into this contest here at Bad Blood.
A quick reversal from her. We're locked in.
Good punch to the face there delivered by Rhea Ripley. And then the strength is going to be shown by both sides. Let's be real. Let's be real. The strength will be shown by both sides.
Fought back with a punch to the gut.
Oh, look at a scoop slam.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Series of stomps delivered to the ribs by Rhea Ripley. And a nice super kick. And him now with Jay. Jimmy.
Breathing room. Uncorks another one. Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold. Kick to the gut.
Kick to the gut there delivered by Jade Cargill and sending Rhea ribs first into the steel stairs.
Where's Cargill going now?
Incoming.
Oh, diving shoulder tackle. We saw that fail in the last match, but it hit flush in this one.
Jeopardizing position here.
Then the Ushikaroshi on the outside. Jade Cargill. Handful of Ripley's hair.
Whip back into the ring.
Getting Rhea Ripley back in the ring. Looking to try to put it a win after that Ushigoroshi.
She kicks out with authority. Not yet.
It was a 1 count. Match has got plenty of ways to go.
There's a roll through. Rolls through, super kick.
Nice super kick there delivered by Jade Cargill, saying if you're going to kick me in the face, I'm going to kick you in the face. All things are fair.
Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end.
Good! Jaded!
Cover, cover, cover.
2.
And only a 2 count.
Got the shoulder up.
Somehow, this title is still a
Blast off.
Diving headbutt, and I feel like Jade Cargill is chaining a lot of moves together.
somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Oh, what a headbutt. Cargill controlling the pace now. Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, brainbuster!
Buster. No doubt she's looking
That fisherman's buster. Jade Cargill attacking the head and the neck, seeing that as a clear target. Once, oh nope, countered by Rhea Ripley.
mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go over and over.
Series
and
of
over
trapped
again.
punches.
Oh, and a slap, too.
Boom, right across the
Rhea Ripley would love to get her hands on the Raw Women's Championship. While in a alternate universe where things aren't as, you know, polygony and graphics based, Rhea Ripley very successful when it comes to winning championships. In the Ultraverse, can't exactly say that's been the same case. Would love to get her hands on what would be her first title in a number of seasons.
To be aware of the referee's count.
Knew what was coming there. And she just avoided some.
Reversal getting off the shoulders, firing punches right in the corner.
Yes, 2.
Trio of trapped clotheslines and then a headbutt cutting open Rhea Ripley. And if this were a first blood match in about the same place where the last first blood match ended, this match would be over. However, Jade is just getting started.
Here we go.
Drives her down. Jade Cargill lighting up Rhea Ripley. Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring. At least it should be. And Jade taking her time. She's a champion. She can do what she wants. Doesn't have to worry about the clock. Doesn't have to worry about the refs count. Doesn't have to worry about DQs. Just needs to leave with the title.
She's out of the ring. The referee begins soon.
Jade not satisfied with allowing Rhea to gain some oxygen on the outside, get a breath. Goes back to try to close the gap. But Rhea Ripley back on her feet. And Rhea can't decide what to do with the champion. That hesitation, you got to wonder if that's going to backfire in a few seconds or not. Rhea Ripley knows exactly what to do with the champ. Riptide!
The challenger comes up big.
There's 2.
2 count.
She's not done yet.
The title still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion on display. Rhea Ripley's best shot couldn't end this, and you've got to wonder what's next.
And Rhea Ripley diving drop kick from the second rope.
And Ripley dishing out even more punishment.
Yeah, Rhea showing just how dangerous she can still be here.
Somehow, someway, these superstars.
Jade Cargill, daring her opponent
Jade
to
just
get up.
daring Ripley to get up because we know what's coming.
Easy.
Middle of the ring! Jaded!
Quickly transition.
1, 2.
Title still on the line.
That was 1, 2 Jadeds and 1, 2 counts.
The champion.
They both know what's
Women's championship is on the line. Rhea Ripley's a fighter. You're not going to be able to just
more devastating.
knock her down without basically killing her. Well, that might be the start of it. Diving shoulder tackle, using yourself as a javelin.
And here she goes again. Has another one coming.
From the top. Well scattered by Ripley.
Try to go for a big axe bomber. I mean a huge axe bomber.
And now propped up in the corner.
Little psychological warfare play
Rhea
here.
Ripley getting some distance onto the shoulder tackle. Women's championship on the line. Rhea Ripley, your challenger. Jade Cargill is the champion. And right now the champion has got her shoulders pinned to the mat. And right now that's 2 count, and Rhea Ripley's got to go back to the drawing board for at least the time being.
Where she is right now, and it is about to get worse.
And retaliates with a counter.
Luthez press. And you've got to wonder, with as many big moves that have been hit, will the next big one get it done? Like this electric chair driver. One, two. Only a 2. Only a 2. However. Oh, big counter, big time. Jade Cargill. Fisherman's Buster holds it for the 1, the 2, and not just yet. Not. Oh, it's the wet diaper walk, which leads into the leg drop, but Rhea Ripley getting out of the way. I always think that leg drop is the most hilarious. It just looks like you got wet draws. Rhea waiting. Jade pulling herself up by the rope was playing possum a little bit. Now backing Rhea into the corner before getting her distance and hitting a clothesline. And now Jade Cargill has hit 2 Jadeds. It wasn't enough. So instead, an air raid bomb will do it for the 1, the 2, and
that's how much winning this title means. To give everything you
the 2 counts.
How much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
You got to give a lot
of the 2 counts.
What has taken out many other competitors.
And Jade Cargill, you can see the frustration bubbling to the surface. She was like, listen, you need to stay down. This is my title. This is my match. Bad Blood is my show. You need to understand what your place is, and you need to lose to me. Now, meanwhile, Rhea Ripley does not cede a loss easily to anyone. Once again, in singles competition, both of these women, 10 wins, 4 losses this season. The boot to the throat.
Using their boot.
Just really getting it in there.
Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor. Steered away.
Try to go for a running drop kick, but Rhea able, but Jade able to get out of the way. And this match pours right back to the outside.
And now she's making it to the top rope here. You know she's
Oh, Jade Cargill is already shown to have excellence for the top rope, and she connects with the X-Bomber from our Wile E. Coyote camera.
Out the window. I don't know how your mind would even
And now it's just
about doing that.
a little gator roll.
Great way to disorient your opponent.
Irish Rip and Rhea Ripley getting her distance.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Get yourself out of harm's way.
Lift it up. What's next?
Ooh, and her leg hit the barricade on the way down. Package! DDT! And now Jade Cargill, after that huge move on the outside. Jade Cargill's got her eyes set. She's dead set. She knows how this is going to go. But Rhea Ripley's back to it. She snapped back into it.
Arm wringer.
How about a punch?
Getting carried to a vulnerable position.
Brown driving Rhea Ripley down. Great contest that we've had between these two for the for the Raw Women's Championship.
Special is unfolding before our eyes. Soaring.
Diving, beautiful leg drop.
Can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe
It looked like she double jumped on that one.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
And you can see the wounds on this match You can see how much this is worn on both women. As like, look at the welts on Rhea's back. Knee to the face. You can see the welts on Rhea's back. And yeah, now Jade Cargill's also bleeding in this match as well.
Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair.
Electric chair driver.
Making a most of that with the
For the 1, the 2, and no. 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 No.
They are feeding off the WWE fans.
No. Not enough. Not enough. It's going to take something super. It's going to take something amazing. It's going to take something absolutely catastrophic to put this one away. If this Riptide connects, that could be it. Rhea Ripley. Bang! Oh, ropes. Oh, ropes. No rope break. No rope break. Rhea. Oh, my God. Another 2 count. I don't get how Jade is still fighting, how Rhea is still fighting, how either is still breathing. Uh-oh, back to back. We going back to back. Rope, not a factor this time. Riptide, 1, 2, 3. And then at the end of it, Rhea Ripley laughs at Jade Cargill. That was an absolute war between 2 undisputed warriors. Left it all in the ring. They both sweated. They both bled. I'm sure there were tears that were shed. But at the end of it, after a certified battle, a guaranteed Meltzer 6-star classic if this were in Tokyo, Rhea Ripley leaves as your new women's champion. This is an incredible match. An absolutely incredible match. And is there, with there being incredible matches within our women's division, is anybody really shocked by this point? Our women show up. Our women show out. Our women knock everything out of the damn park. Consistently put on the most competitive and best matches that we have in the Ultraverse. Doesn't have to be for a title. Doesn't have to be to the top of the division. Be a random match, like a random Tuesday. Banger. Here is your winner and new Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. That is a sick picture. Yep. Yep. Blood on the face, title in the hand. That's one that you hang up. As we continue on with Bad Blood. In our next match here at Bad Blood, the NXT Championship is on the line as Luke Gallows challenges Big Bobby Lashley for the NXT title. That is up next here at Bad Blood.
Bump that. I want to see big meaty men slapping me.
That's what we get. That's what we get. We get some big man violence. Next up here on Bad Blood. The following match scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing the Syndicate, and represented in our channel by Zero Lightning. By way of Tokyo, Japan, he is Big Luke Gallows. And his opponent, currently residing in the state of Texas, represented in our channel by Cotton Tech. He is the reigning and defending NXT World Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
This is a highly coveted title up for grabs.
The NXT Championship on the line. So far, it's been a mixed bag nights for champions. We've seen a fair amount of new champions and a fair amount of champions hold on to their titles. No telling what's going to go down in this championship match. Bobby Lashley, I know that he's gonna want to get started fast. This man is like a freight train. Luke Gallows has got to endure the storm, and he tried to start off with a pounce. He tried to start off by sending Bobby Lashley over the top rope.
Placing him in the corner.
This is one of those few occasions, one of those rare occasions where Bobby Lashley will not be able to claim to have a strength or a size advantage. Luke Gallows is a big boy. He's a big dude.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex.
Not to say that Bobby Lashley's strength is not going to be an absolute tool that he uses in this match. He's going to outmuscle anybody who is in the ring against. Doesn't matter if it's Rey Mysterio or Braun Strowman. Bobby Lashley will find a way to ragdoll you.
With a nice
Takedown pinfall attempt. Feet not toe tap on the ropes, but it doesn't matter. Only a one count.
Oh, look at these Kawada style kicks to the face. Smashing the face right into the ground. He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights. Slingshot into the
shot. Shoulder tackle. That's a bald-on-bald crime right there. I've got the heart of bald head. No, I've got the heart of bald head. His forearm shivers right across the eyes, trying to cut open Bobby Lashley.
Look at these cross faces.
This has been a phenomenal night of action here at Bad Blood. And if you have missed any of it, you can make sure that you can catch it on our YouTube spot. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys for checking us out. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Even though this is about 3 hours or so into the clip. I should have probably said that 3 hours ago. Anyways, clip. God, speaking of clip being clipped by by Gallows, and then a nice clothesline there.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
Swinging neck breaker.
Momentum infused neck breaker there from Big Luke Gallows.
Forearm after forearm after forearm.
Once again, those forearm shots just
Look at these cross faces.
pointedly delivered, beautifully executed.
Gallows clearly wants a fight here. Manages to slip out of the way.
Oh man, watch this.
Up and down.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, what a kick. Stop after stop after stop.
The champion sending a message. There's no mercy here.
Into the gut. This match spilling to the outside, as many of the matches tonight have. Bobby Lashley. Oh my God! Powerbomb, and he ain't done. Powerbomb and then slingshot to the side of the ring, and that's got to send a shock up Luke Gallows' entire body. And then, speaking of being shocked by the sensation of those steel steps into the ribs. Bobby Lashley's like, nah, let's get this one back in the ring. Let's settle this. Let's get this done right here. Let's get this done and dusted. I am not a person who gets paid by the hour. I am here to get paid by the job. And my job is to beat the living daylights out of anybody who's in the ring against me. And that's what he's looking to do. Bobby Lashley. Oh, ducks a kick. But isn't able to dodge the back elbow. Luke Gallows showing some unique athleticism for a man his size. That's for sure a rope break. Yep, absolutely. Not even a bit of hesitation there. Bobby Lashley's foot was so far outside the ropes that the person in the first row could have given him a little tickle. Luke Gallows, for a man his size, is showing no fear to go into the sky. And that is a tool that we know that Bobby Lashley doesn't have in his toolbox. Dominator from Bobby Lashley. Who's count?
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll. And Gallows reverses.
Big suplex and then a big and then a nice back body drop.
Elbow drop. Piercing. These competitors came out here poised and ready for a fight, and boy, are they delivering. This has been an epic encounter. These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale.
Swing with a kick, but nope. Nice big explosive suplex from Bobby Lashley. And, man, both dudes going for the clothesline. The reach of Gallows was able to be the deciding factor in who was able to get the advantage there. Nice clothesline there from the challenger. As once again, the NXT Championship is on the line. Bobby Lashley, your champion. Luke Gallows, tour of the island, off of the ropes. Use the ropes to slingshot Lashley back. Only able to get the two. What a smart move there from Luke Gallows. Utilize the ropes as a springboard to slingshot Bobby Lashley back to the ring with the Tour of the Islands. And now that submission move locked in, referee in position. Bobby Lashley able to power his way out of it.
Shot right to the ribs.
Kick to the gut from the champion. Punch to the face from the challenger. Back and forth. Heavy hands being thrown late into a match. You can see how exhausted Bobby Lashley and Luke Gallows are. Bobby Lashley trying to find those little bit of reserves. Trying to find the extra tank to fuel his way to victory. Luke Gallows standing gallant and almost gets knocked out. Oh yeah. Ball. Oh my God! Into the submission move!
Not done yet. He lets go of the hold.
Oh, but Gallows thinks, I think he let go because he thinks that, he thought that, Bobby Lashley was able to find his way to make contact with the ropes.
The ropes playing a little safer here. He's going up.
Bobby Lashley! Oh, he shows a little bit of high-flying antics himself. Gallows is down. Gallows might stay down. Running power slam. Now Bobby Lashley, a bloody Bobby Lashley, a bold, bloody Bobby Lashley, a bold, bald, bloody Bobby Lashley. Logan just trying to put this one away, but not able to get it done. Nice counter there from Luke Gallows.
Into an exploder. Cover to be crowned champion.
Pinfall attempt here from Gallows.
Fights out at two.
Not enough.
These superstars can still be moving at this point.
Not enough.
The realm of reality.
Might as well play the clip from Kendrick. But Luke Gallows willing Lashley up to his feet. What's he thinking here? Whatever he was thinking, Bobby Lashley had a way to get out of it. Nice counter there from Lashley, trying to go for a clothesline. Instead got caught into a neck breaker, jaw breaker. High impact move from Luke Gallows. Stomp to the ribs. Luke Gallows is trying to figure out what to do. Hesitation causing Gallows. Bobby Lashley cut him in half and only a 2 count. Gallows was looking up at the lights. He was not looking across the ring. And Bobby Lashley shot out like a cannon.
Slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
Kick to the gut, and Bobby Lashley's done here. This is it. Bobby Suka cutter. For the 1, the 2, and ooh.
Somehow, some way,
2 count. 2 count. That's only a 2 count. This match continues on. This match is not done. That's only a 2 count. That's only 2. And now, Bobby can't capitalize. Luke Gallows to snap back into it. He's awake. He's alive.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Both men back on the outside of the ring. Neither of them wants this to be, but also both. Oh my God, just Gallows stomping the head, bouncing it off of that thin ring mat on the outside.
He catches Gallows with a big counter. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
punching their way out of that one.
These two showing how well they know each other. Up and around, rolling cutter, nailed it. Oh, check this power out.
Alabama Slam, submission move on the outside, and you know, Lashley could have tapped there, and Luke Gallows will let it go, but instead, Lashley found a way to sneak out of it anyway.
Tossed back into the ring.
Very precarious position. Luke Gallows knows it's a 20 count on the outside. At 10, he is on the top rope. Big man, big air, big, oh, mistake! Big mistake! Big mistake! Lashley runs under. Lashley avoided the contact by running under a diving Luke Gallows. And with that, Bobby Lashley wins. Bobby Lashley took a bump in the corner to avoid taking a shot from a flying Gallows. And big, bad, bald, bloody Bobby Lashley is still your champion. Syndicate doesn't get their hands on this one. And an incredible contest. Just an incredible show. Bobby Lashley with just the mental wherewithal to get the hell out of the way. And because he was smart enough to just get out of Dodge, he leaves with the NXT Championship. Using the ropes to slingshot the Tour of the Islands was such a class move. That was so smart. This is a really good big man match. But at the end of the day, Bobby Lashley gets to hear his favorite 2 words. Here is your winner, and still NXT champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Left it all in the ring tonight with the type of performance that defined his title reign.
Empire Inc. still with a world title in their ranks. Bobby Lashley with a death grip on that title. And I say this to everyone on NXT. Good luck taking it from them. As we continue on with our main event of Bad Blood. In our main event, in a match card that was filled with matches that could have easily have all been the main event, we close out Bad Blood with the Raw World's Heavyweight Championship on the line as Kurt Angle, former United States champion, kind of meant the short end of the stick when it came to the Syndicate, takes on AJ Styles, who is the Raw champion, who has been ducking and dodging away from Kurt Angle. Well, he can't duck and he can't dodge anymore. Championship is on the line here in our main event of Bad Blood. Your main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, represented in our channel by Young Grasshopper Luke. He is Kurt Angle! And he just did AJ Styles' taunt. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, represented in our channel by Dempsey. He is your reigning and defending Raw World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And I dare say that this match will be phenomenal. We have AJ's. Ooh. Well, the crowd letting you know. Crowd letting you know how they feel like this was going to go.
This title defense begins, and it really is lonely at the top, wouldn't you say?
And well, AJ Styles running the waves of that very biased crowd at the beginning of this match. Getting the offense off to get started with Kurt Angle, getting him on the ground and immediately starting to pick Kurt Angle apart. And this is what you got to do. You've got to out-technique the technician. Kurt Angle will attack you in the air. He will attack you on the ground. He is a five-tool player. AJ Styles has got to find a way to use all of his tools to be the victor and leave here if he wants to leave bad blood with the Raw World Championship.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Corey, we know Angle and Styles are very familiar with each other.
Series of elbows just firing off. This is what you don't want if you're AJ Styles. You do not want Kurt Angle to try to find a way to get any sort of momentum going in his favor. Because I can tell you this, Kurt Angle with momentum in his favor is a dangerous man! German suplex from AJ Styles!
No harm in seeing if you could finish him off quick there.
And AJ Styles, the Raw World's Heavyweight Champion, just driving those forearms into the face of Kurt Angle. Float over. Dumps him down.
It's all AJ right now. And Kurt Angle is running to a roadblock. Making his way to the top here. From the top. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad...
Try to go for a swanton. Angle able to roll out of the way.
Absolute dominance. Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Massive miscalculation on that one. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
AJ Styles trying to just keep up the offense, but Kurt Angle is just not having it. Able to stop him at every turn.
First angle. Oh, what a kick. Reversal. And that turns things around. Come on, AJ caught him.
Big kick to the leg and a crossface, middle of the ring, not near the ropes. Pelling back on the famously injured neck of Kurt Angle. Nice spine buster there delivered by Kurt Angle.
Look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to
Kurt,
an end.
whatever he was going for there, potentially a German or a trio of them, AJ was able to back his way out of it. Oh, Kurt has got AJ Styles. Layup powerbomb.
Waistlock applied, rolling. Great body control. Angle heads up.
And now Kurt Angle, the challenger, up top. Moonsault! Rare that he actually hits it for the one and for the two, and only able to get the 2 count after he connects with the moonsault. And look out behind you. AJ's back up on his feet and ready to fight after the moonsault. Angle with the reversal, though. Angle trying to pick the ankle.
A chain of reversals here.
AJ Styles getting out of the way. And then driving Angle face first down to the mat, but both men back up to their feet. Trading blow after blow, being traded from the 2.
I don't know how they're still going. Their tanks have to be close to empty. Loving blow to the small of their back.
God! What a dragon twist from AJ Styles! Then it does not do enough. Put Kurt Angle away.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark. Perfect position.
And the Muda lock is in middle of the ring. Will Kurt is being bent backwards too, and Kurt Angle was not able to, was able to get out of the Muda lock. AJ screaming up to the heavens, but instead being brought back down to hell. As now Kurt Angle bending AJ's head and neck back, and Kurt Angle, oh nope, turned into a, oh, I thought it was going to turn into a pinfall. I thought AJ was going to find a way to chain that into a pinfall, but no. This is your main event of Bad Blood. Kurt Angle, the challenger for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles, the polarizing, oh my, he just hit the lights. And Kurt Angle, oh, you know what it is. He didn't tap out. AJ Styles continues on. Continues on. Now AJ Styles on the apron. Kurt Angle at a bad spot. AJ's the high ground.
Good Lord. No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards. Oh, that was just malicious. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
This match continues to drag on. The longer this match goes, always the question is who does it benefit? Who is at the advantage? Who's got the stamina? Oh my! What a suplex there from Kurt Angle! And Kurt Angle looks as fresh as he did at the opening bell.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Now AJ Styles just pops right back up.
Hoisted up high here.
Oh. Kurt's bleeding. Got introduced violently into the corner of the ring. And AJ Styles, like a shark in the water, just, oh my, just bouncing Kurt Angle's head off of the ring mat on the outside.
Snatching their opponent into a...
Then a beautiful vaulting suplex there from AJ Styles. This, once again, your main event of the evening. AJ Styles, the champion. Raw World's Heavyweight Champion. Oh, German into the side of the ring. German again. German a third. That first one, the worst of the three, because AJ got driven right into the side of the, oh God, no, Kurt, you're bleeding, you're bruised. Kurt, what are you thinking? Kurt Angle! Throwing all caution away! Who needs caution when a shot of the championship is on the line?
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
AJ catches him. Crossface again. Middle of the ring. Referee in position. Camera in position. Kurt Angle. Will he tap? He's looking up to the lights and he doesn't get it. He doesn't tap out. AJ Styles kick to the gut. Rolling neck breaker. For the one, the two. AJ Styles gets it done, and he always seems to do it in style. Much like his name, AJ Styles, man, like it is a good day to be a world champion. That's not a women's world champion. At least if you were asking Jade Cargill. But this been a great main event. Kurt Angle, I think, just like, I don't know what his hesitation was, but it kind of felt like he was afraid to pull the trigger. At points in this match, it felt like he was afraid to pull the trigger. He did have the ankle lock locked in at one point. We never once saw him attempt the angle slam. We saw him go for the moonsault, but we didn't see what he usually gets to win matches. And like I wonder if it was the situation. I wonder if it was I wonder if it was just the pressure of a world title match and being able to rip that title away from the Syndicate, who are starting to run roughshod. Hell, moves like that should have won the match. That German suplex right into the side of the ring. Like, that should have been more than enough to win the match. Here is your winner, and still Raw World's Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. As we are warming up towards the road to Survivor Series and brand warfare and bragging rights are on the line, we are going to say goodbye from Bad Blood. Thank you for checking us out, and we'll see ya in the next one.